Can y'all see me? Okay, I think y'all can see me. But hey guys, welcome to Mara's Juncture. I am Mara, and today we're starting another bookish vlog in the car, per usual. Wooty woot. But anyway, so we are about to go into the library. I have some books that I need to return, as well as I have a book that's ready for pickup, which is one of the books that was featured in my most anticipated releases. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. So one of those books are ready for pickup. And then here I'm going to go over the books that I'm about to return. If you hear any smacking, my daughter is over here off to the side drinking a frappuccino, and that's where the smacking is coming from. Okay, so first we have One of Our Kind by Nicola Yoon. So this one is going to be returned today. I enjoyed this book. I did not know this book was listed as a thriller. Maybe I did know that, but I just wasn't putting it in my mind that it was, because it says Get Out meets The Stepford Wives. I've never seen the movie Stepford Wives, but I did see the movie Get Out. But this was not giving thriller for me. One thing that I noticed with thriller books, I preferred the audio, because I feel like the narrator can do a really good job at making the thriller or suspense heightened based off how they narrate the story. When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole, that narrator did a great job at intensifying the suspense. She was giving me anxiety and making me spook, looking over my shoulder and stuff. But this, I did read it as well as listen to the audiobook. So I did 50% reading and 50%, or maybe 30 to 40% audiobook. And the narrator was just very chill. And it was not giving, she did not heighten the thriller suspense aspect. So this book pretty much follows, what's the main character's name? Jasmine and her husband King. So they move into this black, I don't know if it's a gated community, but they move to this community that's an all black community. I think the surrounding stores as well are black. So it's just this black community in Liberty, California, right outside of LA. And the husband gets a job opportunity. And come to find out, the company he works for, so the founder of the corporation is also the founder of, or maybe co-founder of, this black community, but I think he's the founder of this black community. And so it follows their journey of moving into this black community, and it does follow a lot of how we judge each other in the black community when it comes to culture. Judging each other based off our hair, you're not black if you have a relaxer, or the way we speak, stuff like that. So it's thriller based off of how we treat each other in the black community, how we judge each other in the black community, and how we judge each other's blackness. And there is something going on in this black community which gives it this thriller aspect. And so I did enjoy the book. I'm not sure, I will have to tread lightly on who I recommend this to, because you definitely will have to be in the mood to read this. I do have a full review of this on my Instagram, and she did state that, let me just read it to you, because I think it's very important. This is a story of tragedy. I wrote this book from a place of despair and anger, and also from a place of hope. So you can definitely feel that in the book. Maybe she had an experience, or just experiencing things in the black community, and these are the things that need to be discussed in order for us to reach that place of discomfort and be able to, for the author to see the hope that she is speaking of. Because there's a lot of a lot of things that are discussed in this book will make people uncomfortable, but it's conversations that need to be discussed in order for us to move forward as a community in unity, and have togetherness. Next we have Only Big Bum Bums Matters Tomorrow by Demalari Cuckoo. And I did read her other book, Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. This is like her debut novel, and I think she did a good job on it. It's a very short read. And this is based in Nigeria as well. She does mention Lagos in here as well. So this is pretty much about a woman who is in college, or is she fresh out of college? Yeah, so she's fresh out of college and she's struggling with wanting to get a BBL. She wants a bigger butt because she doesn't have a butt. And so it just follows a journey of her telling her Nigerian parents that she wants to get her butt done. And I think this is very interesting. It was low-key annoying because it's very much a thought pattern of our parents and our parents' parents, like, you know, they're anti that, you know, because they don't come for that. They don't understand our generation. And not saying that BBLs should be normalized, because so let me see what she says right here, just so that y'all can have like a little feel of her thought of her writing this book. Okay, so she said, "To all the girls who have gone under the knife to seek approval from others, I am sorry. You are enough. To the girls who went under the knife for themselves, you are bad bitches, and I salute you. I'm sending you all my love through my words every time you pick up any of my books. Love and light." So it just follows the main character's Timmy. I don't know how to say her name because this book is just cultured. It's their language is like dialogue spoken in whatever the language is. So very much cultured book. So yeah, it just follows her journey of her wanting to get a BBL and like BBL culture, period, like what that looks like in society, as well as like mental and verbal abuse within the Black community as well, like how they talk about your hair, how they talk about your eye color, colorism. Colorism was present in this one as well. Like, reading these two books together burnt me out. Like, I am burnt out from this narrative. But I did enjoy this. It's very funny, but it was just very taxing, because after reading these two like back to back, it was just like, okay. But yeah, I did like this one. And then next we have For Black Girls Like Me by Miriam Lockington. My daughter read this one in like one day. I think the day that she got it, she finished it. I did state in one of my other vlogs when we picked this up that I was going to read it, but I haven't read it. Maybe I'll listen to it on audio just to see what it was hitting for. And then next we have The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. Y'all know I was like, I gotta read this one because I read The 7-Year Slip and A Novel Love Story. And A Novel Love Story kind of disappointed me a little bit. The book was awesome. It was great, but it was just so slow for me. Like, it just wasn't hitting me the same way The 7-Year Slip was. So I'm like, I need to read The Dead Romantics to see, like, if we really locked in, like, is she really that girl when it comes to magical realism? And after reading The Dead Romantics, she really is that girl when it comes to magical realism. Like, she ate with this book, and I'm having a hard time trying to decide, like, if I like this one better or The 7-Year Slip. But they're all like all of her books are like drastically so different that the only thing that makes them like the same is the magical realism. But in this one, this follows what's the main character? Florence and Benji. I think Benji is her love interest. But it was just so interesting because she is able to see ghosts, speak to ghosts, and her family owns a funeral home. Her dad also has the same gift as her as well. And so she is a ghostwriter for an author, and the author's publicist, or she meets Benji. I can't remember what his job title is, but she meets him and he ends up getting into a car crash, and so his ghost comes and she falls in love with his ghost. But baby, there's a plot twist. Baby, Ashley be in her bag. I absolutely love this one. This was phenomenal. So she definitely will be an auto read author for me. And then next we have Jay Ellis. Did everyone have an imaginary friend or just me? I am still currently reading this. I gotta hurry up because my camera's about to cut off because it's saying it's getting too hot. So I am currently still reading this, so I'm not going to return this, but I brought it so that maybe I can just chill, sit, and read it. I feel like I want something like thriller-ish because the books that I read recently was just too much. They were just too heavy. I read a lot of like heavy content books, like, so there are some like thriller books that I've had on my radar. I want to read The Reformatory by Tanana Tanana Tananarive. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about, The Reformatory. But I don't know if I really want to read that one. I think I might read Shanora Williams, The Bitter Truth, because I absolutely love her thrillers. I ate all 3 of them up in 3 days. So let's see. Those are large print. Let's see if we can find Shanora's books. That's mystery. I wonder would they have her under mystery, or let's see if they. Oh, here we go. Here's her books right here. Let's go to a computer and see if they have the book. Okay, let's go to a computer. Oh, they have a Sugar Baby. Can you see that? Sugar Baby. And here's Miss Kennedy Ryan's books. Okay, and I also want to read the Neapolitan series. I want to try one of those books. But let's go to a computer and see if they have Shanora Williams. guys can hear me, but they didn't have any of the books I was looking for. I think I'm gonna get It's Elementary. They said it's on the shelving cart, which means that somebody just returned it. So I'm gonna see if they can get that for me. And then I'm gonna get that. And yeah. Do you have It's Elementary? It says it's on the shelving cart. So I'm in Dollar Tree. I came in here to see what their books is hitting for. So let's see what they got. So I did not know, where's that book? What did I just do with it? What book is this? I did not know this was Nicola Yoon's husband. David Yoon, this is Nicola Yoon's husband. I had no idea. Look at the inside of this book. Pretty cool. I'm trying to look up this book and see what it's about. I don't really see any books that I want to get. I think I might just read this one on like get it from Libby and read it. But I want to see A Star is Bored. Because Taylor Jenkins Reid, I never read any of her books, but this book is here and she had made like a commentary about it. But yeah, I don't think I want to get it. This book is here. I don't know what this book is about though, but it looks good. But yeah, I don't think I want any of these books, but this book does look good. I might just like check it out from the library or something. And yeah, go from there. So yeah, that is the books that are at Dollar Tree, or this location today. What's up, y'all? So I'm back home. It was a lot going on. So I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up from the library. So I also forgot to tell you guys when we were in the car, or when I was in the car, child, I just went like this to push my glasses, but I have my contacts in. Does anybody else feel like wearing contacts, like if you wear your glasses majority of the time, like when you wear contacts, does it make you feel like, why do I feel crooked? I don't know. If you wear glasses majority of the time and you wear contacts, like does your contacts make you feel sleepy? Like I don't know if it's because like I need to get, I mean I have eye drops, but I don't like periodically put them in my eye throughout the day. So maybe I need to do that. But oh, I'm off track. So in the car before we went into the library, I forgot to mention that I also returned the audiobook for Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. So I did go ahead and read that because, where's my book? Oh, and I got my updated copy of Hideaway by Joanna Kimber. So the second book comes out this week on the 27th. Is it 27th? Yeah, this week on the 27th. You guys may see this video on Sunday, or yeah, probably Sunday. So this book will be coming out this week, whatever day the 27th is. I think it's Wednesday. Let's just double check. Oh, Tuesday. So the 27th is on Tuesday, and the second book in this series comes out the 27th. It's called Dry Cry. It's a slow burn. It follows one of the friends in the friend group, Ione, and she is just pretty much navigating leaving toxic relationships, romantic and family, from a parent. She also has mommy issues. There's grief involved. It is like I said, a slow burn romance. It's more like a cozy found family type romance versus this one is more vacation nasty boy vibes, like rich daddy type, and Ione's is more like warm, cozy, self-development, you know, things like that. So Dry Cry is releasing this Tuesday, August 27th. These are standalones, so you can read them out of order. But thank you, Joanna, for sending me this copy, because I was for sure going to purchase this with Dry Cry. Okay, so back to what I was saying about Huckleberry Finn. I need to get this sticker off my book. Let's see if we can successfully, yes. So I end up reading Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain because James is the slave that is mentioned. They call him Jim. And Huckleberry Finn, he is the slave in the book Huckleberry Finn. And this is James. So, perspective. So, I don't know too much about this because I don't really like to read too much into books before I read them, because my brain, the way my brain is set up, I just like to go into my books blind. So yeah, so this is, I guess, James or Jim's perspective from, he's the slave from Huckleberry Finn. Now, I heard a couple people say that you do not have to read Huckleberry Finn in order to read James, but the way my brain is set up, curiosity got the best of me and I just had to listen to the book. What I will say about Huckleberry Finn, so I can't confirm or deny the claim of you can read James without reading Huckleberry Finn. Clearly they're two different authors, two different like completely different eras. But I will say Huckleberry Finn, I did actually enjoy the story. I don't know if I enjoyed it because the narrator did a good job at narrating the story, like he was a great storyteller, or if the story was just that good. I'm not about to read the book after I just listened to the audiobook, so I don't know like what the actual vibe is as far as like from a like reading it myself. But I would say based off listening to the audio book, I did enjoy the story. It was very cringy, like very, very, very cringy, because the author was someone born in racism. He was born to a family who owned slaves, so of course his dialogue was going to reflect that. Now, even though it was very cringy, like just the dialogue it alone, you know, like back in that time, they was called, you know, what the name was for us, and it was very, 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 very cringy. But pretty much Huckleberry Finn and James are like, I don't want to say friends because they're not friends, but like they had a weird toxic relationship. Like, yeah, it was just like, I feel like he did a great job with the story. I will say that he did a great job with that story, but it was, reading it as a black person, it was very cringe. So I wanted to read Huckleberry Finn before I read James, just because I was just curious. I needed to know. I just felt like I needed that perspective before I read this. More so, I felt like I needed a backstory, even though it's probably not even necessary. But the way my brain is set up, necessary. Okay. Let's get into the library haul. Okay, so first we have, I picked up Honey by Isabel Bonta. I don't know too much about this, but from what I've seen people say, I think this is, did I get the wrong book? I got the wrong book. I did not want this book. I meant to get it, child. I thought I was picking up Anybot or Anybot. I was not trying to read this book. Both of the books are pink, so I just like, my brain literally thought I was picking up Anybot. I don't even know how when the title was Honey. Like, crazy. Child, I don't even know if I'm going to read this. I guess I'm going to read it because, what? I cannot believe that. That's not even the book that I wanted. That is whack. Okay. What was the book I originally went in for? I don't know. It's in the previous clips. So I end up getting It's Elementary by Elise Bryant. And it is labeled as a mystery. Don't want to tell you guys. I've already been talking for 8 minutes. I'm not really going to say what it's about, because I don't know what it's about. And I'm not about to read this big old paragraph on the back of the book. But you could take a screenshot and read it. And then next I got one of the new releases. This is one of the books that was mentioned in my anticipated releases. So this one was ready for pickup, and then I picked up those other two. And then what am I currently, oh, and I still have my other book. So this is Church Girl by Sarita T. Lyons. I have no idea what this is about. Yeah, I can, but it just sounds interesting. So that is the back of the book. And then I still, like I said, have this one checked out that I need to finish. And yeah, so those are the ones that I picked up from the library. Chad, I'm still salty about this Honey book. Y'all, let me know if you read this, if you liked it. Because I literally thought I was getting Anybot, where the guy gets a sex, is it a robot? A sex robot or something like that. And it sounded interesting. So that's what I thought I was getting. But this, I don't even know what this is about. This is this person's debut novel. So hopefully it's good. Okay. Alright, so that is my library haul for today. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I will see you in my next.